for next week if we are to avoid having a week 13 class. This is contingent upon you completing 3 hours of independent learning. And in this video I'm going to quickly guide you through this process. First, all of the materials for independent learning can be found on the Blackboard site right over here. So if you click on this button, Independent Learning, and click on all of the files in your book can be found in soft copy form here in this little folder. That means that you need to type it. Okay, so you can use the booklet as a reference, but I want everything typed as you have the soft copies over here. Let me draw you a form, and that's the IL Forms and Records. And most likely in the week that I'm gone, you'll be working on reading. And you'll most likely either be working on skimming or working on you can also work on contextual clues or modal verbs if you know in that area. So make sure you fill out this form. You can't fill out the results of a diagnostic test yet because, well, you won't have the results next week. Do skimming, make sure you include that here, or scanning, include that here, and then write down your tasks. I insist that you do at least more than one task for the skill that you're going to work on. For example, if you're doing scanning, you have to do more than one task on scanning. You have to do more than one task on skimming. If you're going to be working on general reading, you must do more than one task on general reading. Okay. Important, every activity that you complete, for each exercise that you do, you must complete it very carefully. Again, pay special attention to 2, 3, 6, and 7. 2, 3, 6, and 7 as they will be used in your essay, your independent learning essay in ICA 3. Please fill one of these out after you complete a learning and remember, you have to complete at least 2 next week for a minimum of 3 hours, because you'll have 3 hours off next Tuesday or next Wednesday. So complete 3 hours, complete 2 of these. Make sure you work on skimming or scanning or general reading or contextual clues or modal verbs. You can work on more than one if you want, and make sure you complete this, and 2 of these. Okay, inspiration for what you're about to do. In section B, there are in your hunt for skimming or scanning or vocabulary activities. Furthermore, you can check our Facebook group, and then you can get to the very bottom. You can check all of the links here. There may be some skimming and scanning exercises. You can go to the SC, you can read some books, and you can also use skimming exercises. Yes. Alright. One of my students last semester for his some pretty good websites on skimming and scanning online, so you can try them out. But again, I insist that you have 2 different types of activities. So you can use online skimming and scanning exercises. You need to read a book, you need to actually do something besides utilizing this online resource. Use an offline resource. Okay, that's something that I really insist on you doing. We need some variety. Okay, so use the SAC, search for resources online, do at least 2 different, and fill out the forms. Okay, let me just draw your attention to section A, most important part, the marking. So eventually I'm going to mark you according to these criteria over here. So please be careful. Fill out your forms well, do this diligently, and make sure you read the book too. Again, do 3 hours of work. Work on basically reading at this point, and complete your forms. Do at least 2 activities, 2 different activities. So again, you can't simply be doing online exercises. And be prepared for a consultation, I believe, in week 4. And if everyone has 3 hours completed by then we can finish class, finish our semester in week 12. Okay, if you have any questions, email me, and I'll get back to you. Okay? Thanks a lot.